it when I cocked them out the wallet. Knucklehead, solid, I got that down pat. They say they NY, I don't know about all of that. I was born with a cap in the crump, I'm the new era. Now I'm asking people what size do they want. If the shoe don't fit, buy it fitted, I'll snatch it. Give me one rum and I tell you how it all happened. It was one crazy night at the session, irregular from the session to the church, scuffling for that level up. I'm in the alley with the millie, and in the fullness of time, I was birthed J-N-Y, but I seen another side that was crazier than him. You ain't never seen the crump, but I was created with a brim. So I found out what my size was, fire in my eyes, cause I done broke a barrier, fitted looking scarier. Now chumps wanna test me, haters wanna sleep, so get to that new era spot, spend about a C note, fit it for every round, if you wanna take it there. No, it's not your size, Brody, so don't even stop and stare. I'll admit it, your boy got addicted after my battle when I had snatched my first fitted. Yep, I'm exposed, there goes my little sacred. So when you look in my eyes, take a look a little deeper, and there he is, that man, smack it up your hand, cause you ain't disciplined enough not to touch my brown. Gully like a subway train in buck 50s. I bet you in this battle these haters can't get with it. Snatcher, I'm up to life, I'm deaf to death. I snatch your fitted, what's left, what's left, you don't respect. Okay, I take what's mine, so what's your size? I'm deaf to death, I'm up to life. Come on, all the style rippers report to this track now. Me, Big Style Rip, J Style Rip, Lil Style Rip, Kid Style Ripper, Girl Style Ripper, Boy Style Ripper, Baby Rip, Young Rip. We in here, man. Twin Style Rip. Yeah, what it do? We see we gon' rip you anything fleshy, that's how I get out. I'm a style, rip your style, see your style fleshy. In the crowd, getting loud, meticulous test. Romans 12:1, call me 8-man Millie, yeah, 8-man, cake man, make you wanna break, yeah. I'm giving you heaven, I put that on my life. It's gonna be crazy in this session, I put that on my hype. My fitted cap's crooked, straighten it out for me. Check the comments on YouTube, y'all hating it out for me. I'm the lawless rapper. Grab a Brody, bag a Brody, grab a flesh, slap a flesh, man. I'm a mess, ain't I? When I'm ripping your style, I'm doing it with love. What good is this crump movement if it ain't covered in the blood? From that cross I was born down, I remain raw, I remain raw. Style is mixed with the yiddy and the little southpaw. I remain raw, I remain raw. The village screaming at the walls of Jericho, they fall. Yeah, I remain raw, I remain raw. Style rippers can't hear that flesh target off. I remain raw. Holiness and righteousness, after these things are hunger. All I gotta say, my brody, welcome to the jungle. You might catch me in the session, standing by the thunder. You know how the Millie do, come in, the world plunder. That's what you get for spending the whole night in the tundra. This is what I get for spitting at your dum-dums. And since I'm the one that said rip his head, I'ma take it off myself, the kingdom even young. From that cross I was born, now I remain raw, I remain raw. Style is mixed with the yiddy and a little southpaw. I remain raw, I remain raw. The village screaming at the walls of Jericho, they fall. Yeah, I remain raw, I remain raw. Style rippers can't hear that flesh target off. Nah, I remain raw. Come on, say it again, say it. The Millie's too raw. From that cross I was born down, I remain raw, I remain raw. Style is mixed with the yiddy and a little southpaw. I remain raw, I remain raw. The village screaming at the walls of Jericho, they fall. I remain raw, I remain raw. Style rippers can't hear that flesh target off. I remain raw. your head. I gotta rip 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 you. I'm bound to rip your head. I'm bound to rip your head. I need to rip your head. I gotta 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 rip you. SK motto, yeah, Brody when he hit the lotto. Put your hands together, I'm Johnny Bravo. With my fitted cap twisted all the way to the sideline. Yeah, I gotta rip your head. You don't know the guidelines. I'm out the boogie till your fam is gangrene. Pull out that material that you ain't never seen. 4 rounds, you need that. Break your daddy's kneecaps. Cover Satan's mouth and go hide him where they scream. You know I gotta rip your head. All the way to the scalp, find the bag, take them out like the trash and we out. My fam tied about, I scram to the house. Madd Ripp the Millie saying rip his head. I gotta rip your 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 head. I gotta rip you. I'm bound to rip your head. I'm bound to rip your head. I need to rip your head. I gotta 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 rip you. I was born to rip your head. I'm gonna rip your head. I swarm to rip your head. To the corner with his head. It's the law to rip your head. The Lord to rip your head. I'm all up in your head. Yeah. The Millie needs medicine. He so sick. Living legends and veterans. Heavy hitters hit him with this. I'm my mother's firstborn, rugged and warm. Somebody call the coroner. I spotted some foreigners. I need to rip your head. I gotta rip your head. I cry to rip your head. My slice is for your head. Cause Christ is not your head. My crump gon' rip your head. The jungle's on your head. Yeah. I gotta rip your head. 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 I gotta rip you. I'm bound to rip your head. I'm bound to rip your head. I need to rip your head. I gotta 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 rip you. Yeah. The Millie, I'm the gulliest, brawliest, nuttiest, slimiest, muddiest. Your crew is the dummiest, ruthless, ruggedest, yittiest, milliest, dude. Again, the most villainous, illness, nemesis, killing off idiots, 818, silliest, rippinest, killingness, serious, getting these goals. In my audience, brawliest, rawer than me before it's cooked. The madness got you hooked. The animalistic, the misfit, mixed with a lot of NY and a teaspoon alive equals Jesus Christ, combustion from the inside. I gotta rip your head. Wise in this building, I'ma call this movement Yonkers. Make noise, make noise, make noise if you can. Make noise, 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 make noise if you can. Make noise, gully, gully, gully. Make noise, make noise, make noise if you can. Make noise, 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 make noise if you can. Make noise, gully,